Welcome to another episode of me interviewing models about their career and to give you a better insight of how the model industry really works. Okay, so today we are sitting here with a special guest. I want to introduce you to
Natalia Ponte.
Give me like a little quick introduction about yourself.
I'm Natalia. I come from Venezuela, a little town. It's called Maracay, Aragua State. It's a beautiful place, surrounded of oceans, mountains, a lot of parks, trees, and a great community, and that's where I'm from. I was born and raised there. I love fashion. I eat, pray, love fashion since baby. Since a kid, I used to dress myself always. I used to tell my parents what to get, what not to get. I even think I dressed my mom a lot.
That's cute.
And my sister when she was smaller. So I really love everything related in the industry. I learned modeling when I was in kindergarten.
So that was actually going to be my next question. Like, when did you start modeling and how?
Since kindergarten, I was 4 years old, and my mom was like, I don't know, maybe she saw something in me, and she's like, okay, get on board. And I remember I saw all those girls with their flashing jeans and their heels and an amazing runway, and I was like, oh my God, this is fun.
This is what I want to be.
And I was there in kindergarten with my little orthopedic boots.
Cute.
And going on stage and how to walk. It was so funny. I remember this like yesterday, honestly. It's one of the most nicest memories I have since kid. And now everything started blooming more when my family decided to move to the U.S. in 2000. And that's when it's like, there is no way back. Once I got knowledge, first elementary school, what was pop culture in America, I was like, okay, this is where we have to be to make it. So yeah, since kid, I've been in the industry. As a student, though, I started as a student. I started learning from everybody that I could. And then when we moved back home, I stayed a little bit here as a child, but then we went back home. And I was able to learn a lot from pageants academies.
Okay, yeah. So you got a little bit in that industry.
Yes. I learned a lot of modeling and about pop culture in America. But then when I went back, I learned our market and its pageants, and that's what I got.
Okay, I get it. So did you ever go on stay for model trips, like with other agencies in another country or not?
Honestly, no. Because my parents were a little bit like too protective when it comes to that industry. They were like, once you're 17 or 18 years old, you can definitely start again. Yeah. So because it could be a little bit of a trouble, you know, they were very well knowledge about the industry.
That's good though.
Yeah, they were like, you're not traveling by yourself. You're like eating well. You're not going to suffer for diets and stuff. Yeah. So
like being really protective.
Yeah, too much.
But you know, it's your parents. It's normal, I guess.
Yes, but I remember like I wanted to like start it when I was 14. I was like, "Where's my passport?" Because I might
let me go now.
I remember, and she used to hide my passport
because
she knew. I was like, "I can be gone in a second."
That's so funny.
Because the modeling industry actually like allows you to like learn too much. Yeah. Honestly, you grow up so quick.
Be an adult like by 15 already. That's crazy.
They teach you how to be a woman already when you're 15. So I was like, when I was in these academies, and then there were trips to Mexico, to Brazil, to Costa Rica. They were like local pageants, and I was like, I need my passport. And then she was like, where do you think you're going? Like, you think you govern yourself?
Like I'm ruling the world, Mom.
But that's America's pop culture since kid, though. Because here at 16, you're like, I'm out of home, you know. But in Latin America, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't.
But on the other hand, I can understand at that age, it's like a little bit annoying that your parents are like so overprotective. But if you look back on it, maybe it's like for a good case, because there is a lot of bad things also happening in the industry, and they just wanted to prevent for something bad happen to you, I guess.
Yeah, they want to protect. They were good. They're still super good parents, though, and I think I'll do the same for my child. I'll be her own agent and now select the clients. I'll be more aggressive. I'll be like, oh yeah,
like, we're gonna do it my way. So, did you ever experience something bad happening to you because of modeling? Or because of pageant?
Honestly, really? No.
God, you were lucky.
No, I've never. I think the only bad thing is as a self-esteem, as a person. You know, you start comparing yourself with other people. You're like, oh, why this market doesn't select me? Or, oh, why they're booked more than me? Or, oh, she's taller than me. Like, it's just like insecurities that are born in the industry. But when it comes to like presential and from other people, no. Thankfully, I have been surrounded of great people.
It's not like the usual.
It's not the usual, right? No, I've heard about crazy stuff.
Yeah, like so many models have this like even if it's small, but it's like inconvenient moments with people they work with, and they feel uncomfortable. They are afraid to talk about it, and it's so sad that you feel pressured to be in this industry for the dream you wanna try to create, but still like have this other way that maybe because this guy, he will be like a good connection for me, but he's like handling me a little bit weird, but whatever, because I need him for the next step. Like so many models who think that way. And it's pretty sad to think about it, because you can come up for yourself and no one needs to handle you that way.
Like harassment, like you're telling me. I think that's everywhere though. At this moment in modeling, I did remember like in the changing rooms, there will be people that it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And I saw this since kid, like since I'm 16, 70 years old. That's when I was allowed to like, okay, you're ready. And I did see that a lot, and I was like, wow, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Like there's some adults that shouldn't be here. They're underage kids, trying to change, doing the close-up, running out and forward, right? And I think that's just the only thing awkward I've ever seen.
I have the feeling that you feel comfortable with getting yourself out there, like putting your boundaries. Is this something that you had always as a child, or like you learned throughout the industry?
I just learned it through like growing up.
Yeah.
And I have a sister, and the fact that there could be people like doing that to my sister, I'm like, okay, you gotta like back off, or just cut it from the root, or just meditate against it, because the devil will always try to approach in different ways, and it's up to you to learn how to avoid it. I learned this because maybe we're not as conscious, or we might think, oh, it is normal. But it's like, no, what if they're doing this with younger kids? So it's like, it's good to speak out.
What is like one of the most memorable experience you had in like the pageant world or the model industry?
Well, from when I was like 19, I participated in this local pageant for a magazine, for the city magazine, and we were 20 girls. I remember I was the last girl in the lineup, always the last one, always the last one. But it was like, it is what it is. I think I got on board late, and it was by height, so I think I was one of the tallest, and that's why I had to be always the last one. But I'm used to be the last one because that was in high school. I was always the last one in the lineup too. So I'm used to be the last one. And so I didn't take it personal.
Okay, it's fine, yeah.
We participated. I remember we had like not more than 2 months of rehearsal and practice and gathering and coordinating and run of shows. And I truly never thought I was going to win. Okay, I won. I ended up winning. Yes. And when they put me as a winner, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, but I was so into myself in the competition though. I remember the rest of the 19 girls will be like ready to line up, and I will be in my world thinking how I'm gonna walk, how I'm gonna pose, how I'm gonna
like
do
preparing
everything.
yourself.
And they were all like, oh my gosh, she is so extra. But I was like, you know what? Let me just practice.
And you see,
I ended up winning, guys. At that time, I remember the winning prize was like, I think it was like $10,000, something like that. It wasn't like crazy extreme. For the exchange, the basic money exchange to dollars at the time was like 10K, and a trip to Margarita Island. And I remember I was like, oh, I'm going to the trip. Look at me being bougie. My friend was like, no, you better ask the money for it. You're not going.
No way. Yes. What age you were? 17?
19, honey. Okay. 18, something like that.
Go on that trip.
I know. I know, but no. This girl wasn't allowed to travel by herself.
So it was the money that you took.
Yeah, they were like, you have the option to ask the money, or if not, you can just lose the trip. We don't care. And I end up getting like $12K for everything. But listen,
that's nice, though.
In 2 months, I got $12,000. That's not bad at all.
I would not be mad about that.
In a third world country, girls, you can make it.
Yes, for sure. That's your side.
That was the first time I felt like a winner.
Like
I was a winner.
It.
I was so happy. So that was my first best memory. The owners of the magazine were still friends. So after that, we created a great relationship.
Okay.
One of them is related, like us my age. So we felt very comfortable. Like, we had to travel to a different part of the country to like make a scene and
do the job.
Greet the sponsors and everything. So that was pretty fun. And until now, I think it has been like 8 years since that, and we're friends. We're still friends.
Oh, that's so nice. Yes,
that's pretty sweet.
Like this. But now you are living in New York full time.
Yes.
And your family is here or not?
No, they're all in Florida.
Wow, so you are here alone, finding your way?
Finding my way, yeah. This is literally my third summer and first full winter. This will be my third time in New York City, but I usually only came to New York in the summer and then head back home in the 1st of December.
Yeah. That's a nice idea, though, because the winter here is harsh.
Yeah, it's like the most easy way. But you know, things happen, and I stayed for the whole winter, and now I'm here in New York City. Yeah, trying to make it work. Yes.
Yeah. And you're doing well. You just got a new job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, it's literally, I got a great job in a great company. I remember I was trying to get in this company or something similar 2 years ago, and it was like, wow, very hard. And now I'm able to make it.
You did it. Yeah.
Yes. Just never stop. Like, no matter if you're not where you want to be, like, just don't stop, and then great things will happen.
I really believe in the fact that if you have this dream in your head, like, there is a reason why it's there. Like, okay, it's gonna happen. Work until it's coming, because there is a reason why you are already dreaming about it. So it's gonna come either way. Like, work for it, go for it. Like, nothing comes to you easily. Just do it, go for it. Yeah.
Exactly, and write it and put in your calendar until what time do you think you want that goal to be made. Oh, this month I want to get this license. Oh, this month I want to do this website. Oh, this month I want to do this podcast. Like, write it down and make it work, and it will happen. The resources will be there.
For sure. Like, life is just a big game, and you need to play it well.
Exactly.
Yeah. One last thing I want you to ask, do you have any advice for new upcoming models, or like people who want to start doing modeling who are unfamiliar about the industry? Like, do you have any big tips that they can avoid, or how they can like be still comfortable with themselves, grow in the industry? Like, give me 3 tips if you have.
Yes, of course. No. Definitely, girls, runway practice. Runway is a great way to create confidence, believe in yourself, fearless. If you can practice runway in front of a crowd that you don't even know, and you're gonna be able to be corrected in front of all those people, you're gonna be a star. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, Natalia, I don't know how to walk in heels. I don't know how to pose. Just practice in your living room with a mirror, practice at the gym, at the studio, gym room, practice in the city with your friends, you know, when you're hanging out, taking a drink or going to the movies. It's like, okay, guys, let's practice. Like practice anywhere, because that's what actually is going to build your confidence. You can be a commercial girl. If you love photo shoots, definitely you can also practice your read magazines, get past magazines from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Listen, I'm a 90. I was born in the 90s, and my idols were like Naomi Campbell, Giselle Bundchen, Adriana Lima, Beauty, Alessandra Ambrosio, Coco Rocha. Like I was obsessed with Victoria's Secret, Tyra Banks. I saw like the first 6 years of America's Next Top Model. I am a witness. Practice under the pool, practice your breathing in the ocean, in the pool. If you have swimsuit shoots, if you have like beauty skincare, I don't know, artistic photo shoots, practice everywhere. And also work out. I know the business right now is like plus sizes and everybody is inclusive, but at the end of the day, health is wealth, and just work out as much as you can. When I was 17, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've had ADD, I don't know. I was crazy active since kid. Oh, wow, yeah. So I wasn't like in the modeling chick world, but I always had a ball next to me. It was soccer, it was volleyball, it was basketball. I did it all with sports. So that helps you girls to build muscles, cardio, okay? Oh, I hate the treadmill. Try to get your friend, your cousins, your siblings, try to practice a fun sport, get in the environment. That's the main two tips that I can give you, okay? Read magazines, do sports, and rehearsal your runway. 3 things. Easy peasy, at the end will come. Dedicate yourself that the first 6-8 months, okay? And once you're getting there, okay, now you can prepare yourself to get your portfolio. Now you're ready to do your com card, okay? Now you're ready to email. Then it's the marketing side. Email people, expose yourself, social media, videos, talk about yourself. But if you're not working in the first things, like it's gonna become a little bit harder. There's some lucky charms though, like, oh, I was born yesterday and I got it. That can happen too. Don't think like maybe everything that I say is not right, but it's what I've done and it's what have worked for me, and I'm happy to do it that way. And it starts here, girls. It actually starts with mental health and then physical health.
That's true.
Because this industry is fire everywhere. So I'm just trying to build you internally so you can be fearless with anything that can come to you.
Like I'm sure every model can say that they've grown so much in their career mentally. You become so much stronger. Like I remember for me, I was such a mommy girl. I couldn't do anything alone. I was even afraid to put my hand in the air in the classroom, whatever. And now I can't even remember the time I traveled with someone. I'm always traveling alone. I'm doing all these crazy things by myself, and I can like put myself out there, and I became so much stronger mentally.
You have to be brave. You can't go to casting with your mom after a certain age, you know?
Like if you're not going to step out there, it's not going to happen. So you need to push your limits sometimes.
Exactly. It is. And nowadays, it's even like crazier, because before, like 10, 15 years ago, it was like, okay, runway, pageants, photo shoots. But now models are master of ceremonies, now they're singing, now they're acting, now they're journalists, now they're designers, now they're in skincare labs, now they're entrepreneurs for brandies, now they're in hospitality or real estate. Like it's crazy. Now girls have to do 8 different things that before it wasn't necessary. But the competition is so big that you have to learn it.
You're my first guest, by the way.
Really? Yeah. I'm so honored. Thank you for inviting me. That is so cute.
If you want to connect with Natalia, I will put her socials down below and on the screen. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episodes. Bye.
Bye.